I've seen a lot of scary stuff.
What's the scariest thing you've seen?
Probably someone getting shot. Yeah.
Who got shot? Was this when you were holding the shotgun?
Yeah. So that was not a very proud moment of mine, but you know, I did that. At the time, you know, I was drunk and you know, I had been smoking methamphetamine as well, so that sort of fueled me to just have this murderous thought, and that's, you know, I just rung up some of the bros and then we jumped in the car. I told them to stop at a place, but they didn't know that I was actually loading up a gun and grabbing it. And then we went to the place where we heard that this fella was, and yeah, we jumped out, bashed him, and he managed to run or like get free from us. And you know, I chased him into the house and I pulled the gun out, and at the time I pointed it at him, and then I got tackled from the side from someone, and then we fell on the ground. That's when the gun went off, and yeah, hit an innocent woman.
And the shotgun actually went off accidentally in the end.
Yeah.
And you apologised
to
her straight away. You didn't mean for that to happen.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to shoot the woman. But, you know, yeah, I tried to actually take her to the hospital as well. But everyone in the place just, you know, they just wanted me gone. And I don't blame them. And, yeah, so I left. Yeah,
have you apologised to him?
I have crossed paths with this man in prison before. And yeah, we're all right now. We talk, and I never apologised to him.
Why did you not apologise to him? You pulled a gun to his face.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know why. It's just that, I don't even know.
Is there anyone from that day you want to apologise to now?
Yeah, well, probably just everyone that was there. You know, just, you know, sorry for putting their lives at risk, and you know, for them to see something like that, it's like something out of a movie. You know, some of them probably still, especially the ladies' children, because they were there as well. You know,
they've got that as a memory now, right?
So
they're older and they remember this day.
Memory. You know, they hated me for years, but now they've moved on, and I'm good with that lady now and the kids. So.
Your own dad left home when you were 7.
Yep.
How did that feel?
Oh, at the time when he left, you know, because I was close to Dad. You know, I was like a daddy's boy, you should say, because I'm his first son. And, you know, I was hurt and I was confused. I didn't know. No one was telling me anything. Like, why is my dad gone? No one was telling me nothing. Yeah, I was angry. And I didn't understand why he had left us. It wasn't until I got older and, you know, he just hurt my mum too much times and she just had enough. Yeah.
Do you know what he's doing now? Do you have contact with him?
Yeah, I still have contact with him. He stays in Palmy.
What does he make of your changes?
Oh, he's really happy for me. Yeah. He's actually made some changes himself due to my changes. So, you know, he'll be 64 this year. And, you know, it's taken that long for him to make a change, you know. And it took me to make a change for him to want to make a change as well.
Did you ever, when you were in the gang, did you ever refuse, because you said you were told to do things, particularly when you were young, you know, sort of a prospect. Did you ever refuse to do something? Was there ever anything they asked of you that you thought was too much?
No, I never refused nothing. Yeah, I was just 100% committed to the lifestyle, so I never refused anything. Yeah, whatever they told me to do, I just did. It was. Yeah.
Can you explain that to me? Because, if you know, I know we've had different backgrounds.
Yeah.
We're actually roughly the same age. But if someone asked me to go and bash a stranger I'd never met, I'd think, why? Does this need to happen? What about their family? What made you forget all that and just go for it?
Probably just because I seen a lot of that stuff, and to me it was normal. Like, yeah, it was just normal behaviour to me to do things like that. Yeah. So I didn't really think too much of it. Just, you know, this fella needs to bash, then bash him. Like, if you ask questions, then you might get the bash. Like, yeah.
Sorry, my brother. But, you know, I want to out my life. Mongrel Mob wear t-shirts. Get up.
You're still part of the Mongrel Mob. You still consider yourself a part of the Mongrel Mob, but not an active member. Would we say?
I would say I'm not active like I used to be, but I still see the boys around, and you know, I'll still go see them, talk to them.
Are you committing crime?
No, I'm not committing crime. I'm selling meal plans and workout programs now, not drugs. So,
what was their reaction when you said? Did you sit down and tell them, "Hey, I'm going to pull back from the mob. I don't want to hang out with you guys as much"?
No, I didn't tell them nothing. I just sort of just started doing my journey, and a lot of them, you know, they support what I'm doing. But then there's a few that are sort of like funny about it. But
because you've got brothers and family still in the mob, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my brother, he's all good. He's a good supporter of mine and my change. But that's another reason why I wanted to change, so I could, you know, I just have to lead by example, and hopefully some of them will follow and change their lives around, you know. It's never really been about leaving the gang for me. It's been about just changing the way we think, the way we do things, and just being more about, our families. A lot of the bros, they'll spend days and days or weeks away from their families and think nothing of it.
And what's that doing to their kids?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, they don't get to see dad, or else dad's in jail.
My question is to the Minister of Police and asks, what reports has she received regarding the government's plans to clamp down on criminal gang activity?
The Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Speaker, I've received a report from the New Zealand Police endorsing the government's plan to clamp down on criminal gang activity.
Because there's been 1,459 new gang members, nearly 1,500 since you became Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern. So what is one thing that you will do to stop it increasing? Very quickly, Judith Collins.
Well, we have a gang squad, and they would go after those gangs, take their money off them, take their assets off them.
Address the desperation that leads to our young people thinking that's a future.
How?
Because that is our problem in New Zealand. You know, I just last week was talking to a young man that did go into a gang lifestyle. The difference that made for him was someone believed in him, supported him to find meaningful work. He's now running a fitness centre and changing other people's lives. We have to give our young people hope and optimism.
What do you say to people at the public who look at you and are disgusted because of the fact that you're in the Mongrel Mob? People who look at you and say, get off my streets, get out of my community, we don't want you. What do you say to those people? Because people who have been hurt or harmed by the Mongrel Mob and their family and their friends don't like you.
Shit, I don't even know how to answer that, honestly. Yeah. Yeah.
I think a lot of people go, well, let's throw them all in jail. Does jail put people off committing crime?
Jail makes people worse, because jail's not a nice place to be. And if you think jail's the answer for these fellas, really, it's not. They go to jail and then they're surrounded with gang members, because there's so much gang members in there, you end up coming out. If you ain't a gang member, like I've seen this many times, you'll go to jail, you'll come out a gang member, or else you won't come out for years and years, because you'll end up committing more crime in jail that'll get you more years and years. Yeah.
So it's like the best recruitment drive a gang could ask for?
Pretty much, yeah. It is a big recruiting ground in there. And a lot of guys in there ain't getting out anyway. So, if you went to prison for stealing or something, you would go straight into the unit with someone that's on charge for murder. So you've got someone that's just shoplift and he's in the same unit as someone that's just murdered someone. But you both haven't been convicted yet, still waiting trial dates. This guy here, he's going to pick on you, because he's got nothing to lose now. He's not getting out. But he'll, yeah. It just makes people worse, I reckon, jail. This. Yes, I sat in jail for a month for that, and then I got out, and yeah, I've only moved forward. But yeah, I'm not proud of that moment, and because of that reason, I don't drink alcohol anymore. Yeah, because I know that it's not good for me.
You're still with her now?
Yeah, I'm still with her.
You're happy?
Yeah.
You're in love?
Yeah. Yeah, I love her very much. Yeah.
You've got a 7-month-old daughter?
Yes, we do have a 7-month-old daughter who is very beautiful, and she's just, she's just something else. It's just, kids change your life. Yeah. Is
that what did it? Why did you decide, I'm not going to do this anymore?
I never stopped being a gang member, but I stopped doing a lot of things that I used to do. And I had to remove myself from, hanging around with the boys every single day to just, a few times a year now. So, and I had to do that so that I can, I'm trying to better myself as a person for my children and be a better father and a better role model for them, because I never had any positive role models growing up or anyone showing me how to really live life. But I feel like if I don't change, then that's what's going to happen with them. They're going to end up probably getting loser boyfriends or gang member boyfriends, and my son will probably grow up to be a gang member, which I don't want that for them.
What's your dream? What's the ideal world look like for your daughter, say, who's 7 months old now? What do you dream of when you think of her?
I dream of her going through life with no struggles, me watching her grow up and being at all her school things. You know, hopefully stay around long enough to watch her have children. And, you know, just to be able to support her and her other siblings. Financially, physically, emotionally, like everything. Just give them the best life that I never got. It's my dream for them, is to
be a dad.
Yeah, be a real dad. Yeah.